Finally, we arrive in Mono Lakes. It is about noontime, so we decide just taking a break, enjoy the view, and having some light lunch. It's so beautiful.
Hi everyone, let me give you a background on this video. We had just been 15 days on the road and we were heading back from Utah into California. We crossed over the backside of California and ended up at Mono Lake. It was a beautiful spot that overlooked the lake, and we decided we were going to hike down to that lake. There were no trails. It was 6-inch sand, and you know how it is walking in sand. It can be really tough. The reason I'm speaking over this video is because the camera just happened to be on hyperlapse speed and it did not record any sound. Big mistake, rookie mistake, so sorry. Here's what's happening. We camped overnight, beautiful night. We got up in the morning and we decided to hike to the lake. The lake tended to be a lot farther than it looked. So as we walked with no trail and got farther and farther away from the van, it was at least 3.5 miles to get down to the lake. Before we got to the lake, I was scanning the horizon with the binoculars and found a little abandoned cabin. We were trying to find this cabin, and in this scene, we found where it is. Here's the cabin, and we were finally walking up to it. There's nothing around this cabin. And when we got there, it was actually surprising. We're trying to find a little history on it, but I think it's called the Little Green Cabin at Mono Lake. One time it was nice. It's completely abandoned now. There's a lot of bees flying out of there. There's probably a bee nest, honey nest. And I don't want to get too close to that. Wow. Well, this was the view. Somehow it didn't burn. They obviously had a chicken coop with the wires. This is not super old. Doesn't look super old. Let's see. Welcome, have fun, and take care of the little cabin. Closed door when leaving. Right. Well, at one time, like I said, this was pretty cool. Definitely a whole life that went on here. Looks like wheelbarrow. Part of one, maybe. Just a lot of junk. Now, and the trees on the tree line that you can barely see up there is where we came from. Wow. Okay. You can certainly tell where the fire came down whenever that was. All the brush behind me is still alive. But right in front of me, you can see, just burned out. Makes for easy walking, getting to the lake. But it burns them bad enough they're not coming back. It'll take years to get this back to where it was. Well, folks, it's about 5:30. The sun is getting fairly near the horizon. And we're still probably darn close to a half a mile from the lake, which means half a mile there, time spent there, and half a mile back. We wouldn't make it back to where we need to go before dark. So I did a couple drone shots that you will see. Now we're going to head back, and we're going to be tired and hungry by the time we get back, and probably close to dark. So let's turn around and do this. We're actually walking a horse trail that brings us over close near them and directly, roughly in the direction we want to go, and it's easier to walk in this horse trail. Oh, they aren't scared. Look at them. I think this first one's a pony. Hey, boy. Hi. How you doing? How you doing? So I think this one's a pony. That one's, yeah, that's the mom. This one's the mom. It's all right. You can walk in front if you want. We're curious. See you guys. See you. We are so far out, and those guys were so friendly. It was awesome.
Is it wild or belong to somebody?
That's really hard to say. This is BLM land, so I think they're wild. They range through here. I remember seeing several signs on the highway about free-range horses. Watch out for them. The sun's climbing up those hills, or the shadow is. And what's cool is I get to use Gaia GPS to find our way back when you can't see exactly the route. Let me show you this. So we are the little orange arrow, and the green line going this way with the waypoints is what we went and did all the way to that point. And this straight arrow line is the trajectory we're walking on right now. We actually need to adjust because it's over where my thumb is. About right here is where we need to go. So I'm going to have to go veer a little bit more to the right. But this is so cool. All right, let's do this. Good morning, folks. We are heading home and last night we stayed at this great campsite on Mono Lake. We ended up hiking almost to the water, and it just got too dark. But you can see the view this morning and the view out of our window when we woke up this morning, how beautiful it was. It's been a wonderful trip. I hope you enjoyed our adventure with us, and stay with us. And next time we'll see you on the road. Ciao.